Hey folks, Bobby here today. Hey guys, today we are going to change the oil in our G20 van for the first time in about 17 years. So stay tuned and let's talk about this little project we're working on. Okay guys, hey, here's my son Nathaniel. Say hey to everybody out there. Hey. Are you excited today? Yep. Guys, today, like I say, we're going to change the oil in this old van. Here a while back, we decided to try to get this thing running. You might have seen the other video. My son and I have been talking about this thing, and it went from that to let's try to get it running. First step was pour some gas into the gas tank. It leaked out on the driveway. So we had to go from that to let's order a gas tank and a fuel pump. And then we actually finally got this thing running. You can check out that other video on our channel here. But today we're actually going to change the oil on this thing for the first time. Our 1990 Chevy G20 that I've actually owned since before this kid was born right here, okay? I think I bought this thing, I think we looked at the title and it's 2002. Yeah. And you were born in 2003. Yeah. Okay. So guys, this thing's kind of been in the family for a while. It's just been a junk collector in the driveway for many years, but on this channel here, I think we're going to, money permitting, we're actually going to put a little money in this van this summer and maybe even actually put it back on the road with tag and insurance at some point. And maybe drive it a little bit, okay? Daniel's old enough to drive now. He'll get to drive this old van here that's been around. But today, guys, we're just going to change the oil in it, and I'll give you a few helpful tips on changing the oil on a G20 van if you happen to have one. Hopefully you'll learn something, so just stay tuned. Okay, real quick before I crawl underneath here, I'm just going to show you the type of oil and filter we're using and a couple tools that you will need to do an oil change, okay? First of all, down here on the ground, there's our old trusty drain pan, and it has a little bit of oil and filter in there from the last time we changed someone's oil. But also right up here, guys, the wrench I'm going to use today is just a double box N15 and the small size of your strap wrench for the filter. And right over here is our oil and filter that we have chose to put in this thing. This is just some of Walmart's least inexpensive oil that they have. It's just a conventional oil. We are going to change it with this today. Be good for a first oil change after 17 years. We'll run it, and maybe next time we'll upgrade it a little bit once we put this baby on the road. And we have a Fram extra guard filter here that we're going to use. So now let me crawl underneath this thing and we'll show you where the drain plug and filter are located. Okay, what I have done is climbed underneath the vehicle from behind the left front wheel. It's a little bit easier on this van to do it this way. As you can see, I didn't even have to put this thing up on jack stands or anything. I can easily get to the filter right there, and the drain plug, as you can see, is right there. I'm going to break that loose. I won't really be able to film myself doing that and hold the camera too. We're going to break that loose, get this thing draining into our little green drain pan here, and we'll pull this filter off as well. Like I said, guys, I'm just right behind the left front wheel, and it's not that hard to do on this old van. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to one-hand it here. I got things broke loose. I'm going to show you guys. You can see I got my hand on the drain plug. See what this stuff looks like. 17 years, guys, it's been in here. Well, it looks black, which I kind of anticipated, but there was no water mixed in with it that come out first, so that's a good sign. So we're gonna let that drain. I'm gonna reach up here. I've already broke this loose. Let me go ahead and take this old filter off, and we're gonna let him drain as well. Okay, I'm gonna drop it right on in here, and then I'm gonna try to cut this camera off, and we'll see you back up top. Hey folks, while we're waiting for that oil to drain, I was just going to show you this van a little bit, okay? Let's go ahead and open up the back door. We'll show you the inside of it from back here. I actually bought this out of wholesale back when I was working at CarMax many years ago. Back then they used to let us purchase a car or two out of wholesale each year, and this is one of my purchases back then. Bring the camera right on up here, show the people. You know, for this thing to sit around for this long, I mean, we got some junk back here that needs to be gotten rid of, but the interior really doesn't look that bad. There is a mildewy smell in here, but there's no rat smell, you know, or mice smell. I don't think the mice had actually gotten into this thing, which I'm very surprised. I haven't seen any remnants of their little droppings around anywhere. But we'll go ahead and swing around and show you through the side door here as well. As you can see, it's got 3 row seating. This is a fold down bed or 3rd row seat right here that's actually laid down. It's laid down into the bed right now. And we go ahead and bring the camera right on around here. Nathaniel. Nathaniel's our cameraman here today. And let's just go ahead right down here. We can check out the side view here. You see this stuff here. This is not droppings. So this actually was some wood we had in here. And it's just some dirt and stuff off of the wood that we had. But we can open this up as well. And I always liked the vans that had the doors that opened up instead of sliding doors, you know. So that's what we got. It's got some captain's chairs back here in the 2nd row seating, and the front row as well. And you can see it's not really that bad shape. We actually might go rent a steam cleaner and maybe steam clean this interior one last time, and may or may not save the carpet. We might just go ahead and take the carpet out. We'll take all the seats out and clean them individually, and probably going to remove the carpet, but we might leave some of this stuff here in place and put new carpet down. So anyway, guys, I was just going to tell you a little bit about this. What do you think about it, Nathaniel?
Yeah.
You like this thing? Yeah. You looking forward to doing a little work to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we had actually talked about this might be a little father and son project that we do here in 2025. So, guys, I just want to show you that right quick. Not a whole lot to look at now, but there may be some videos up and coming where we do a little work to this thing. So let's get back to that oil change. Okay, before I go underneath to put on the new oil filter, I'm going to dab a little bit of fresh motor oil right here on the O-ring, okay, before we go underneath the car. And then we'll go put it on, stick the drain plug back in, and we'll be ready to fill her up. Okay, guys, we're back up top here. I'm trying to take the oil cap off. This is like a rubber push-in cap. This sucker's kind of hard. Been in there for 17 years, but we got it out without breaking it. That's your oil cap on this thing here. And your oil tube goes into the left side valve cover. So we're going to use a funnel here today that we have to help us get the oil in. I'm going to go and get the lid off of the oil. Now let's go ahead and pour 5 quarts in here. And guys, I just want to let you know this is a 4.3 liter GM motor that we have in here. We'll go ahead and pour this fresh oil in here. And we'll crank it up for you when we get done. Okay, folks, Nathaniel's going to crank it up for us since we got the oil in. Fire it up, buddy. All right, guys. There's our little G20 van. First oil change in 17 years. I have to admit, this old engine here still sounds pretty good. Real quick, guys, I'll let you see what it looks like up front here in the driver's compartment. And yes, the horn does work on this thing. Can you believe that, guys? Does the radio work? I don't even know if we've checked that yet, have we? It used to work back years ago. But anyway, guys, we've got part of our console removed from here because, of course, we had the doghouse out when we were working on it, getting it running. This whole thing sounds pretty good. I think we're going to have fun with it this year. Let's go back underneath the hood and check that oil level. Okay, let's pull this dipstick out, guys. Wipe her clean. And we'll check the oil level. It should be pretty close. Got a long dipstick on this thing. This way these vans are. We'll shove her down in there. Okay, let's see what our oil level looks like here. And it looks like she is right up there on the hatch marks. I'm gonna put my glasses on where I can see a little bit better. Yep, she's actually kind of in about the middle of the hatch marks, okay? So the sucker could maybe take another half a quarter. So, but guys, I want to appreciate you stopping by, checking out our little video today on our little G20. Hopefully we'll have many more to come. Check the comments down below. I'm sorry, the description down below, and leave a comment if you like, okay? Let us know if you like this content, and give us some ideas on what kind of stuff you'd like to see us do to this van this year. And let us know if you have one of these old G20 vans. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.